Greetings and welcome. Thank you for stopping by here on YouTube Live. If you're logging in live on YouTube this glorious Saturday, which is October the 6th, the 7th or the 8th, 2022, wherever you're on the globe. I am stepping in here on YouTube because one of my karmics just wrongly reported my live stream. If you guys were on the live stream moments ago with the title, they say they don't appreciate ... So this is the nature of the game, you guys. You guys hear me talk about this all the time. Basically, it's actually validating the reading. It's validating, rather, the discussion. Collective, if you have a similar path and story as my own, you have people that have been stalking you and trolling you. Hence, they were sitting on your videos waiting to report. So if you know who I am and you know my story, like I told you, they're still up to the fuck shit. They're still stalking, they're still trolling, they're still sitting on your videos so that they can report them. They're still hiding behind fake profiles. This is my kinfolk. This is my kinfolk. Collective, chances are it's your kinfolk or some of the other karmics that are either connected to your kinfolk or some karmics in your life, okay? That's doing this, but pretending like they're not watching you, pretending like they're not on your videos, pretending like they're not doing this and like they're not doing that. Well, they're busted. They actually did it today, okay? I will be back on TikTok. So I'm appealing it and I'm working with, the community guidelines group and all of that. So, but I'm coming here to finish what I said. Okay. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to be quiet. I've said this time and time again. If they take one thing down, I'm going to build something else. I will speak. Okay. So like I was saying, these people that have the nerve to talk about what they don't appreciate, that motherfucker you went to Linwood High School with, that motherfucker you went to Dominguez High School with, that motherfucker that you were in the Sounders drill team and drum squad with, that motherfucker you went to church with, that motherfucker that you were in a group with, that motherfucker, whatever the situation is, okay? People are going to have to realize that whoever the fuck that is or was from 1985, from 1987, from 1988, from whatever the year is, they are not in there, okay? They messed around and sold their soul. They started participating in some pretty wicked, dark shit because they didn't want to heal, okay? That is the situation in my story. They tried to sacrifice off me and my son's life. They're still doing ritual work on me and my son. They're still plotting and planning and scheming. They're behind who just reported my live video. Okay? And every time I go on videos discussing things, rather, every time I'm on something, then they commence to do energy work on my son. Every time I go on, they start targeting him. These people are mentally ill. Okay, but they have hidden behind fond memories, false memories, religion, familiarity and all of that to get people to believe that they didn't do the things they did and that they're not a part of the things that they're a part of and that they're not doing the things in which they're still doing. Listen to me. They never stopped. They never stopped. Me and my son and my life has suffered because of them. The shit that they wanted has not been able to fully play out because I'm a light one, my son's a light one, and I'm doing my journey and my path, and I'm working with my team. Okay, but it wasn't for a lack of trying. These people are behind my son getting attacked physically. They're behind fucking with his energy, fucking with my energy, stealing from me. The list goes on. And these individuals try to go towards extended friends and family members that don't know nothing about what the fuck really has gone on, that's clueless, that's asleep based on memories of who they once were, okay? They've caused people to come against you, collective, like they have caused people to come against me. They've been lying on you for years like they have been lying on me for years. They have been trying to paint me out to be unfit, and they're the ones that have been unfit. This is my kinfolk, okay? And some of them are getting karma as I speak, but this is why every day they come. I'm telling you, every day they come on my videos, every fucking single day. They come and they sit and they troll and they stalk. This is illegal. But then they want to talk about God and Bible and what they don't appreciate. I don't appreciate them on my shit. They need to stay the fuck away from me. They need to stay the fuck away from me and my creations. So I'm not like you all collective. I'm not trying to hear nothing about what somebody don't appreciate. Okay, we don't appreciate being targeted. We don't appreciate being lied on. We don't appreciate being abused. We don't appreciate people projecting their shit onto us. We don't appreciate people intruding upon us. We don't appreciate that. We don't appreciate people playing head games with us. We don't appreciate people trying to make us look crazy. We don't appreciate people not giving a fuck about us, but expecting us to give a fuck about them. We don't appreciate that, collective. And I'm coming on here to say it here because I will speak and it will be heard and I won't be shut down. We don't appreciate that. So we're giving them an energetic mooning, if you will. Okay, because chances are these are people collective you're already removing your life from. But they're sending this one in. They're sending that one in. You're getting news through the grapevine. You're hearing this and that. And you can tell all these motherfuckers, fuck off. Fuck off. Or stand in that position and give them a royal mooning. An energetic royal mooning to kiss your royal black ass. Some of these people are trying to use stuff like sacrilegious, and they're using religion, they're using culture, they're using all sorts of, fuckery to try to make people feel some kind of way about standing for truth and justice, about standing up for yourself and standing, speaking out and speaking against things because you were not a coward or because you were no longer willing to be a weak back bitch, or you're not willing to sell out and, be a tongue biter and enabler to people's fuckery that actually, have the audacity to talk about what the fuck they don't appreciate. I'm going to say it over and over. I'm not going nowhere. They tear something down, I'll build something else up and I will be heard. I will speak and I will be heard and I will recreate over and over again because this is why I'm here. I don't appreciate that. And neither do you, collective. And as a matter of fact, these people trying to say they don't appreciate, you all don't care. We didn't ask. They didn't ask you. And see, this is how we got to reduce shit to the basics here. These people feel entitled to honor and respect, entitled to privacy, entitled to, all sorts of things that they themselves do not extend. And when karma starts to finally play out and make its way back to these individuals, then they start crying like a bitch. And then they start going about talking about what they don't appreciate. They didn't have a problem with doing the shit they did to you, collective, and you know this. They didn't have a problem smear campaigning your name. They didn't have a problem trying to ruin your life. They didn't have a problem doing dark witchcraft on you. They didn't have a problem stealing from you. They didn't have a problem causing chaos and conflict. So we don't have a problem speaking out. telling the truth, exposing their ass. We don't have a problem dismantling all of this fuckery, right? It's simple, it's basics, it's math. We're removing all of this fluff and hype around shit that make people feel entitled while they do fucked up shit to other motherfuckers, right? Remove them labels, them belief systems, them cultural things that gives allowance to people based on age and title to be abusive and fucked up to motherfuckers. And then when they start receiving their own bullying energy, when they start receiving their toxicity, when they start receiving the types of treatment and energies in which they've put out there, now they want to get huffy and talk about what they don't appreciate as if they deserve anything different than what they're getting. Collective, you guys have learned, like myself, you've learned some valuable lessons about energy and investments. You've also learned that you have a right to stand for truth. You have a right that you deserve respect and honor and all those energies that everybody feels entitled to receive from you, whether they are a mother, father, sister, brother, niece, nephew, auntie, uncle, cousin, grandmother, grandfather, husband, wife, ex, church motherfucker, Reiki motherfucker, ex-boss, co-worker. None of that matters. But I'm actually grateful. I want to pause here and say that, collective, your enemies will always reveal themselves one way or the other. They'll have to. When you stand in your truth, when you speak the truth, okay? They'll be provoked just like they were moments ago. They shouldn't have been there. They try to act like they're not there. They try to act like they're not trolling me, that they're not stalking me, that they're not sitting on my videos, and they are. And so, as is usual, as is they are programmed to do, they'll continue to do that, whether it's literally stalking you or stalking you on social media. And they're the ones that are behind reporting your videos or trying to interfere in your life in some way. And it's been them. It's been them. And every time they do this, know that they're suffering and will suffer some type of karmic ramification for it. Every time people come on my videos and report, they suffer something because they shouldn't have been there. Stalking and trolling is illegal. And on top of that, they should have been somewhere minding and tending to their own business, like we've been talking about this whole time. They should have been worrying about their own lives. They should have been tending to their own lives. Not worrying about what someone else is doing, what someone else is creating. They should have been worrying about healing their own lives, recovering their own lives, growing up, manning up, and womaning up. But instead, they spend their days, their hours upon hours on worrying about you and what you're doing, what you're creating, what you're saying, proving our point. All right, collective. So I'll be back. I'm going to be back live here until I'm still working with TikTok until that's settled. I'll probably do some shorts over there in the meantime, but I'll be live here on YouTube with some readings, and I may do some short little readings to give you guys on TikTok. Okay, because I think you can go up to 10 minutes on there. So I'll probably do that for you all on TikTok, those of you who prefer the TikTok arena. I'll put up the uploads there, and then I'll come back here hopefully at the end of the day or sometime later today if I'm not busy to do the reading that I didn't get to do for you all, okay? But again, let me wrap this up. I only reiterated shit because I don't appreciate, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't appreciate. So I'm like, I'm going to be heard. I'm going to speak. I have a right to do that. I have a right to express my emotion and express my truths. I have a right to that. And I am going to fight for that to the death. Okay? All right, you guys. If you're a high viber, I send you love and light. Keep on moving on. They say they don't appreciate, and you can tell them, you say you don't give a fuck, all right? Because at the end of the day, this is your life. At the end of the day, you deserve justice, love and light and peace in your life. You deserve fairness. You deserve that. All right. Love and light, you guys. Hang in there. I'll be back. Namaste.